I don't miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my
I was going to put some sunglasses on, but do I have time? I don't know if I have time. can't see what you're saying. Hold on.
Oh, God. He's counting it down.
Hello, hello, everybody.
Hey.
So welcome to our show. This is definitely Nerd Vomit.
Where our opinions belong in the toilet.
So in the toilets. I'm Tats. Titter Tats.
And I'm Salem, your neon dumpster fire.
We hope all of you guys are good today. This is new for us, and we hope that you guys enjoy it and have fun. We are going to, basically what we are here today for is Nerd Vomit is a TV show about where we talk about games and movies and music and comics and just our opinions and have a little fun with it, talk about things about what our interests are, maybe what some of your interests are. We can take some questions at the end.
Burn the studio down.
Yeah, maybe burn the studio down.
Yes.
So what is our topic today, Mr. Salem?
Oh, boy. Well, today we're going to be talking about horror, specifically horror games.
So scared.
Jump
Scare. It always terrifies me so much.
I'm really bad with horror. I can't even really do it that much.
Why does it scare you? Is it just the jumps, or are you just like the anticipation or the suspense, or like what's going on with you?
Well, like, I think it's a mixture of everything. Okay, so I'm a very anxious person to begin with. So like,
Same.
I know, right? So like, here's a great example. I recently played with my friends. What's that game? The one where you're in like
I mean, there's always crazy people chasing.
I know. Welcome to town, but but like there's a part where you have to sneak in to the building through the window, and I was so scared of going in the window that I genuinely started crying, and my roommates had to help.
Oh my gosh.
I can't do it. My heart is gonna fail me one day.
Whenever I play jump scare games, my heart, my chest gets so tight, and I'm like so tense, and I'm like literally on the tip of my toes. Like I'm sitting on the edge of my chair, and my toes are like just digging into the ground, and I'm so anxious, and I'm like, it's gonna be so scary when the first thing happens, and then like a freaking door slams and it scares the crap out of you, and you like throw your remote and you throw your controller or whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's awful.
Because a door or
it's
like a
window.
Door. Yeah.
It's like not even the actual scary thing. It's just like a trash can in the wrong place. Like,
yeah, for sure. It's like the wind is blowing in my ear, or there's like a cracking noise, and like it's just the wind like moving the shutter, and you're like, what was that? Oh my gosh, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. And the worst part is that for some reason every time I think about playing scary games, I'm like, that'll be fun. Getting scared is fun. And then you play the game and you're like, I'm not having fun anymore.
I know. You just sort of like hide in your blanket, or like hide in your shirt or something like that, and squeal or scream. Yeah, it's even worse when people are watching you too. Like, I can't do this.
God. The worst is when they are like, it's not that scary. You're just being a baby, and then you're like, okay, play it, and they're like, I don't wanna.
Yeah. And so I was with a friend the other day, and they had basically introduced me to this game. I don't know if it's new or not, but it's called Emily Wants to Play. Like the title already is telling you, like, this is going to be scary as hell. Like, you know, so it's already telling you like Emily is coming for you and you're probably going to die. And that's like the end of the story. So they started playing it, and I'm super anxious, like just watching them play. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't even know. This is not bad. I'm anxious, but then I'm like, oh, you're just like standing around this room and you're just looking around and making sure like things are okay. But you're not, like, because you're like standing in the room and you're waiting for Emily to come out and play. So basically, what happens is we played it on Xbox, and basically what happens is you are sitting there, or not sitting there, but you go into this house and you're like hanging out in this house and you're waiting for the clock to strike. And whenever it strikes, like Emily appears somewhere, and you have to keep your yeah. And you have to like keep your eyes on her until she disappears. If you ever take your eyes off her, or she like jumps behind you and you don't hear her breathing or whatever creepy ass sound that's going on, like, and you don't look at her, then she's going to attack. So when I was like, oh my gosh. So my friend was telling me about this, and she said, I got super scared about it and everything. And then I was like, oh, it's fine. And then she's talking about how she threw the controller. And I was like, what? But so I started playing. She was telling me how the controller, like the whole entire thing, like vibrates. And so not only, yeah, so it's like a physical thing too. So like your chest is tight and you're like breathing heavy and you're waiting for this creepy little girl to come out and quote unquote play with you, and then when she does and you don't look at her, your whole remote like shakes and the screaming noises, and it's just rough. Like talking about it right now makes my chest a little tight.
Oh, gosh, that is so bad.
Yeah, and the graphics are good, but the girl, like when she pops out, she's not even that scary looking. Like she's just like some little girl who wants to come play with you, and it's
no, I mean,
it's
like,
scary.
that's the worst thing about jump scares. It's like it doesn't even have to be scary. It's just it catches you off guard, and then you just like feel like an idiot.
For sure. Well, today I brought my chill pills with me so that if either of us get scared, we can just pop a chill pill. So
I mean, I'm gonna like chug those soon, honestly.
Well, I have plenty. They are brand new. I haven't even taken off the seal, so we're good to go.
You get those bad boys at HGH?
Oh, I did. And they're like
God.
fruity flavored too, so be careful. You might take more than you need.
For kids.
They're my fruity flavored chill pills. So what do you remember? Did you remember that game that you played? The name of it?
I'm trying to. Oh, I think it was Outlast. I want to say it was Outlast.
Gosh.
Do you know about this?
You're like triggering me right now.
I can't. I was thinking about it, and I just remember the part where you're like, it's the first time you have to like scuttle on your side between like it's like bookshelves or something in a hallway, and then you just hear this like deep, scary voice just call you little pig, and it grabs you by the arm, and I'm just like crying horrifically. I can't do it.
Is that the first one, or is that the second one?
I think it's the first one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I played the second one. Actually, I just played it last night, right? And yeah. And I was like terrified too. And I played a few other games because I've been, doing my research, trying to like prepare for our show here, and get our fans excited and everything. And so get our viewers excited and everything, I guess you would call. But
train.
Yeah. The Outlast 2. I was like, I'm gonna buy number 2 because it might be literally the levels that you choose are like game mode, easy. What was the other? I can't remember. One of them was like nightmare, like I deserve to be punished, and I'm like, no, I don't want to die. Oh, that was another one. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't get people that can just do that for fun and they're just fine. Like,
yeah. The other one was so it was like the different level, the modes, the difficulty modes. The first one before I need to be punished, which was kind of hello. But the one prior to that was I like to die. It's okay, or something like that. Like, no, I don't really like to die. Please don't.
That's awful.
Um,
Gosh.
You mentioned when we have been preparing for this show for, for a while now, and we want to make sure that we have, good things coming for you guys. But Salem, you mentioned you played another game that was artsy, like it was a horror.
Um,
What was the one that
yeah,
you were
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, so I'll give you a little backstory. So like I don't play a lot of like really like I guess I don't want to say normie, but like mainstream kind of horror games. Like
Yeah.
I'm really bad at them and like it's a lot. But when I was growing up, there was this thing called RPG Maker, which is just a great name for like nerd shit. It was I know, right? So the idea is it's a tool that people could use to make their own games, and they're like RPGs, so stuff like Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy or Pokemon or stuff like that. But people started making little horror games with them, and I grew up playing those, and they're very special to me. So recently, there was this or not recently, this is the whole thing. A while ago, there was a Kickstarter for this one RPG Maker horror game, and it was called Omori. And it is like really beautiful because it's like it's like you would love it. It's like very pink and purpley.
I do love my pinks and purples.
Obviously. But I did not design your side of the building.
Hey, you know what? Be nice to my side of the building. My side of the room is nice, okay? It helps me in these moments like this when we're talking about horror films. Or not horror films, but games.
Yeah, but also mine has pizza.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but this is why I already ate a slice. Sorry.
Oh my god.
You can have some of my macaroons for a slice of pizza.
I'd do better.
They're pink macaroons, though.
Oh, they're so good, though. But but yeah, no, Omori's really cool because it like the whole idea is that it looks like a really cutesy, like kind of girly, like super like kawaii game, and it's all like looks like it's drawn with a crayon and it's purples and pinks and really cute characters. And then you'll just go down the wrong way and you'll see this like nightmare glitch creature and the cutesy music turns into like dissonant like echoes and it scares the crap out of me.
It sounds horrifying.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I love it. It's so fun.
Oh my gosh. It's like, let's go out. It's like that creepy little like girl, like we're gonna go play and have fun, and then I'm gonna like scare the crap out of you and triggered.
Yeah. It really triggered.
Hashtag triggered. This is gonna be like our thing. Well, actually, someone else kept doing it to me the other night that they were triggered, but we're going to like make this our thing, like hashtag triggered. Like if you guys are watching and we talk about something that is like scary to you or something that you could totally relate to, just be like hashtag triggered.
Hashtag triggered.
Hashtag triggered.
So I just looked at the chat to see if there was any kind of like response, but all I've got is a really cute emoji of a cat in a box.
No,
and I will take that gladly.
Yeah. The kitty in the box is super cute. Like it totally keeps me calm.
Until the kitty in the box turns out to be a nightmare demon, as is the game Omori.
Right? Oh my gosh. That's exactly what would happen.
Well, because like nothing cute is entirely cute. There are some cute things that are just like they got something going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, because you're one of them. Like you've got all this pink and these cutesy little stuffed animals, and you got this cute outfit, and I'm like, okay, where's like the 7 rows of teeth and the imminent death waiting for me?
Oh, it's I'm innocent, okay? There is no evil in this at all.
Oh God, I don't know, man. Pass the chill pills.
Let me just give you one of these. I'll shake it out for you.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
You're welcome.
God.
I'm trying to think of some more games that. So I did a bit of like some gameplay, like box. So this first, so DCCA said boxes are like video games for cats, though. Is this like their playtime? Like this is, yeah, for sure. I get that.
Yeah, and boxes can be really scary sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Boxes are like cats and kids. They love boxes. I don't get it. Like you could totally decorate it though and make it like playful and stuff for them.
Oh, that'd be really cute. See, on the next episode of Nerd Vomit, we just make cat houses out of cardboard boxes for 3 hours.
That would be funny. Little TVs out of cardboard boxes, and we'll
oh my God,
watch the
whatever's
cat
on there
play.
It's gonna be whatever's on there's more interesting than this show.
No, we're awesome and interesting.
Okay, see, you're the optimistic one and I'm the cynical one.
I know. Look at your sad face on your shirt.
I know, it's a constant reminder of just who I am as a person.
I am always happy, trying to be happy. But yeah, for sure. You never know what will happen next. I am like your game, your video game. I might just snap.
Oh Lord. This is going to be a short show.
So I definitely so the other games, so I played a few games, all right. So I played the Outlast 2, which okay, if we go back on the topic of Outlast 2, this thing was like the whole beginning of it. I don't want to do any spoilers or anything like that, but you're just like waiting for something to happen, and I don't know if I can talk about it without giving spoilers. Like
well, I guess like you can just do like.
Should we give spoilers here?
I mean, if you're gonna give spoilers, you can kind of just like spoilers alert it. Just be like, "Hey guys, we're gonna ruin everything." So
that's true. That's true. So yeah, for sure. Like if you do play, I'll just give you like a few. So if we're spoiler alert, maybe we can get our nice producer to help us with some cute little like spoiler alert, like flash or something.
Yeah,
maybe
Mr.
that's too much.
Get on it.
Mr. Director. But anyways, like at the beginning of it, like you're waiting for all these things to happen, and you're like anxiously waiting, and you're on the edge of your chair, and you're like, what's gonna happen? And nothing happens for like a while.
Oh God.
I mean, you have like the whole jump scares of the windows or the doors. Those scared me like super bad, like so bad. So bad. And they actually, I think they probably scared me more than the guys, like the little cultist people that come out and play with you, like try to come out and kill you and things. Like, I think the doors and the windows made me scare, like it jump scared me way more than the guys or the creepy people. I'm so serious, like, because I mean, like some of the door or some of the windows don't make like a jump scare, but some of them do. So like sometimes you're like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna scare me, and so I'm ready for it, and you prepare for it, and then nothing happens, and then you're like, oh, okay, it's fine, maybe it was just that first one, and then it'll happen again, and it's even louder, and there's like bats that fly out at you or something flies out at you, and
oh, that's so cheap.
Yeah.
That's so cheap.
And then like you have to make sure that you have batteries. Batteries are so important in this game because if you lose your batteries and you're like walking in the dark and you don't even know like where things are. So if you don't find the batteries in the beginning, oh my gosh, girl,
it's game over.
It's game over. Because you like the whole beginning, I couldn't find the battery. Well, okay, so the beginning. So what happened was I had like put on the most difficult that I wanted to be punished because I wanted to make some people laugh apparently, and that just wasn't my friend. But I guess the more difficult, the harder it is to find the batteries. So I couldn't find any batteries in the beginning, even though I looked everywhere. I probably walked right over them, but anyways, so like the whole beginning, I'm like walking in the dark, and once you hit a saving point, you can't go backwards. So make sure that you like look around and make sure that you have everything that you need before you go further ahead. Because once you hit a saving point, like you can't go back sometimes. Yeah. There was one house that I left, like, and then it was a saving point, and then I couldn't go back in the house because I guess the door like locked behind me or something. Maybe the creepy guy like locked it. And I was totally fine with that because I don't want the creepy guy to follow me.
But like, if you lock the door behind you, then doesn't that mean that the creepy guy is kind of following you then?
Yeah, but like if he's still in the house, if he's just like, "Hey dude, you were in my house, thanks, get out." And then he like locks the door and says like, "Don't come back. I'm okay. Like I don't want to come back."
Aw. I mean, creepy guys have feelings too. They're not nice feelings, but they're feelings.
Maybe he just like wanted to have a cup of tea or something, which
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so I don't know about Outlast 1, sorry, not Outcast, but Outlast 1, but Outlast 2 was super weird. Like, I'm talking like morbid and like, I don't even know, like like some of the letters, like I don't want to spoiler alert too much, but like some of the letters that you read are just so twisted and you're just like, what am I reading? Like, it's just crazy.
Dude, I feel that. Like, their Outlast, the first one, has the DLC called Whistleblower, and it's, oh gosh, there's some awful stuff in that game.
Like what? Like, give us an example.
Okay, so so Outlast, this game's like old enough. I don't care about spoilers. An Outlast Whistleblower. there's a I guess enemy. I don't want to call him a monster because he's just like a really crazy guy.
They cultist there too?
No. So in this first game, you're like in a sanatorium. So it's like for an insane asylum for like crazy people, and they're doing
tomato, tomato.
Yeah, cultist sanatorium, whatever. But right? But but they're like doing experiments on the patients. So like a lot of the bad guys are just like these really like mentally ill people that turned into monsters essentially. But one of them is this guy, and his name's like the Groom or the Bachelor or something. And you play as an employee of the company in Whistleblower, and you're like a dude. You're like a middle-aged guy, and this Bachelor guy looks at you and goes, "You know what? You're gonna be my wife. We're gonna get married."
What?
I know. He's like, we're gonna get you married, and he like ties you up to like, oh my god, he ties you up to like a table, and he's like, once we get rid of some of the unsightly parts, and he basically just points at your dick.
Unsightly parts.
and he tries to cut your dick off.
What? No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does, and it's awful. He doesn't do it, I don't think, but just, I can't.
Oh my gosh.
I need that, man. That's important.
One of our viewers said that it was another kind of fear with Outlast 2, and I definitely agree that it was another kind of fear. They also mentioned that the doctor is maybe who you were talking about. I think
it's the doctor.
Yeah. So yeah, Outlast 2 had like a lot of that creepy, like it was hard. Like it was hard to play, and even I was streaming because I was having fun, and I was like, even some of my viewer or my community, I guess they call it, is they were terrified too, and so it was really kind of funny. So like, well, it wasn't funny actually. That was not true. Sorry, it's not funny. It was terrifying. but they it was just weird because basically the storyline is that like this helicopter, I think it was a helicopter. The helicopter crashes and this dude's wife gets taken by these cultist people, and then the cultist people like impregnate her and like put the Antichrist in her, and he's like trying to find his wife the whole time, and then like all these letters that he comes across are like super vulgar and like super yeah. Oh yeah. So the After the Fall just commented that they lost him at the pile of dead babies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was totally morbid because I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, because you get to the like crib, and the crib is bloody, and you're like, why is this crib bloody? Like, that's really like, you kind of want to check out there, but then you're like, okay, maybe it's just like something like, who knows? And then you walk a little further, and there's just like piles and piles of dead babies that you're walking over, and it's just like, how is this okay? Like, they really want to throw you into an uncomfortable situation.
Which, I mean, like, that's good horror. Like, I think horror shouldn't just be scary. It should make you think about things. Like, it should, it should exist for a reason.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, definitely, yeah. It scared the living crap out of me. Like, I don't know if these chill pills are gonna help enough. I might have to go to the Haythian, like, HG, like, I might have to go to HGH and get like meet up with Honey and be like, Honey, like, Dr. Honey, can you like help me out because I am terrified. And she's gonna like give me some therapy sessions or something, and we can totally like, I don't know if she can help. That's rough.
I don't know, man. Too much Outlast. There is no cure.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I might have to. So might need some alcohol, like blues, and get some booze for this trouble. Yeah, I don't know if pills are gonna be enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say GH can't help you, but lose sure can.
Yeah, if it's not, I mean, if you can definitely get some coffee, at the grind, but like coffee's just gonna keep me awake and keep me scared. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So really I know you own.
We're really just trying to prove we live in Haythian right now. We're just like, how many businesses can we name?
No, but it's like your go-to. You got to find these places to go to so that you're not like freaking out. Like, these are the things that are gonna get you guys through your situation. You might need some therapy after you play these Outlast games. You got some doctor that wants to take your manhood, and you have some dead babies floating around. Like, this is some serious shit.
These are some bad vibes.
Yeah.
Bad vibes only.
For sure. So it's definitely, yeah. Do you have another game?
I do. I was thinking a while ago. Do you know what Silent Hill is?
Yeah, for sure. There's a friend of ours definitely is into Silent Hill stuff for sure.
So Silent Hill is like a great series, but they were gonna basically make a new Silent Hill game called Silent Hills, and it was going to be with like, I think it was like the original creator. It was like the guy who worked on why is the name escaping? Everything's escaping me today. Like the game with with Solid Snake, Metal Gear. That's what it is. And Guillermo del Toro, who's like super famous. And so they made this like demo for it, and it was called PT. And PT scares the ever-loving crap out of me. So
PT.
So it's a free game. It's really cool. And the idea is that you're walking down a hallway in a house, and every time there's a door that leads to like an empty room, and then there's a door that leads to like the basement or whatever. And every time you go through the door that leads to the basement, you open up another door and then you're back in the hallway. So it's like a never-ending loop.
Oh my
And
gosh. You're
I
making
know,
me antsy. Like I'm getting shifty in my seat right now.
I know. And every time you go around, there's always something a little different. Like there's like a radio that'll play and it's like, this man shot and killed like his wife and children in a bloody murder before ending his own life. And then you go around again and it's like some voice is talking to you about how you drowned your sorrows in booze. And then the next time there's like a bloody box hanging from the ceiling and you're like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
And
There's like, go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's fun. I was just saying the like reason it reminded me of PT was when you mentioned the dead babies, because there's a part where the door to the bathroom opens up and you go in and there's this like chewed up like preemie fetus thing in the bath, in like the sink.
What?
I know, and it like talks to you.
What?
I know, and it's all bloody and gross, and it freaks me out.
Oh my gosh. They like really put you, I guess that's the point of, like, well, I'm not, I guess, but like, I think well, I keep saying I think, but like the point of all these like games are just to put you in these really super uncomfortable situations where you're just like, things that you normally wouldn't typically like even think about, or I don't even know, like dead babies and fetuses that talk to you and stuff like that. Like, no thanks.
It's like, I don't need that in my life. Thanks, bye.
So I'm being asked right now, what was the cheesy horror game I played with the never-ending rooms? Oh my gosh. So this game that I played, it was oh my gosh, what was that? Spooky's horror jump scare horror game.
Jump scares.
Yes. Have you played that?
Oh god, I have, and it's awful.
It is so awful. It's like these like the little like ghost, I guess, like pop out of the wall, but they're made of like wood.
Cardboard, like they're like cut out. Oh my god.
And then the vampire, is it a vampire that like comes after you? Like the first attack, like the first boss attack is like a vampire or something. But you're just like these endless rooms, like it never ends. And the chick at the beginning is like, I hope we have like 1,000 or something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, are there really 1,000 rooms that we're walking through right now?
There's so I don't know.
How far did you make it?
I don't remember, honestly, because I played it so long ago, and I'm just like, it scares the hell. It scares me so much.
Okay, so I will admit that some of the little cardboard pop-outs that come and little goofy like, hi, or whatever, like the cute little boing. I don't know what it is, but like I just did my child voice, and that's probably going to scare some viewers because I was told that scares viewers. But anyways, they like pop out and it scares me. And you were like, that's so dumb because it's just like this cardboard thing.
The cardboard ones are like really cute, actually. I think they're like,
yeah, they are.
They're super adorable. And then like you get like the really scary ones, and I can't handle it.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember any scary ones. I just remember like little cutesy cutout ones. Maybe I didn't make it as far as you.
Oh no, totally. Because the further you go in, the game starts getting scarier.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you didn't know about this?
No, I didn't know about this. Like,
oh my gosh.
I was playing it and I couldn't figure out, like I think I made it to like room 85 or something like that, to where, the furthest I made it was where you had to walk. It was like room 85, and it was right after like the first boss stops running after you, and you have to like follow the little path, and you can't like fall off, but really there's no way to fall off. Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert. It doesn't actually let you fall off.
But yeah, no, the farther you go into the further you go into the space, it's like the monsters start turning into like real monsters, like really scary monsters.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
and
my gosh.
it gets so freaking creepy.
I don't know if I can handle all that. Like, I kind of want to play it just so that I can see what these creepy monsters look like. But the beginning, I was ready to come on here and be like, this is for like little 7-year-olds who want to get scared, who love jump scare things. I don't know which creepy 7-year-old child likes jump scare stuff,
I
but
know, right? Wait, do you want me to see if I can like? Let me see if we can get the producers or whatever to grab some photos to show you really quick because they are like not a fun parade. Like,
I don't know if they're able to, but we can definitely try. That would be cool.
let me see. Let me see. Ba-ba-da.
But yeah, like while you're looking for that, in the graphics aren't even that great. Like you're just like walking through and it's I don't even know, like I don't know. It's definitely I was like, what is the point of this? I feel so let down. And then I just was like, I'm done. Or I think I was encouraged to be done. Like, can you play a different game?
I mean, I love the graphics. I think they're super like retro and charming.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, Spooky is the kind of game you just kind of have to keep playing. Honestly.
See, I didn't even know that. Like, it's good to know that because I still have it downloaded, I'm pretty sure, on my computer. And so,
Yeah, it looks like we can at least pull up some images for you specifically, Tat, to just show you what you missed.
okay. So I am definitely looking at these right now, and yeah, they do get spookier.
What? Just imagine all of those running after you at like high speed.
So for all of you guys who can't see what we're looking at, maybe there's a way for our producer to get it on the screen for you, or maybe that's something that we can work on doing for the next show for if we have some
Yeah.
references or something. Like we'll be prepared for this.
Mhm.
But like one of the ones that I'm looking at right now is this, like it looks like a baby head. It almost I mean, I don't know. That mouth is looking kind of
Ugh,
crazy. It's like
it's that.
this weird like head in a box that's chasing you, I
And
guess.
like rusty and gross, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like the doll that has like knives sticking out of it or something, or hooks, I think it is.
Maybe she's
Ugh,
hanging from the ceiling or something like that.
I would rather not know.
Another one of the games that I played was Dead Frontier or something, I think it was called. It was a zombie game, but I honestly, maybe I should have tried to keep playing it, but it was just like this multiplayer game where there's just a bunch of you and you have to go around doing these missions, but it was just kind of I don't know, like I guess I was looking for something more to like
more unique.
yeah, more unique or more like where I could actually get invested in it or, like emerged like
Mhm.
into the game, actually feel like, I don't know, like when I played Outlast 2, I was in it. Like I was crawling around on the ground. That was me crawling around. Like if I saw some guy, I was hiding in the bushes, literally hiding in my blanket. But yeah, for the other one, it was just like um
It just wasn't as
yeah,
much.
it wasn't as much. And then I played Phasmophobia. I always say it wrong.
Phasmophobia, yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever
I
end up
hated
playing
it.
that?
I tried it. I cried a lot. Like, I can't. I'm such a baby. I can't do it.
Yeah. So okay, so I played it and I was total baby as well. I will admit. Yes. I mean, look, I'm pink and like playful and I like fun things and this just scared me. Okay. And it when I'm getting triggered right now.
Chill
Gotta take a
pills. We
chill.
got chill
I
pills.
need to take a chill pill. Anyway, like pop a pill. My voice is, I'm like all over the place because I'm like triggered. Yeah. Uh, so, so anyways, like when I first started playing this game, I'm playing. So let me just kind of like set up the scene for you. Okay. So when I joined the game, I'm playing with like a 12-year-old child too.
Yeah.
I know I look little and I'm cute, but I'm not 12. But anyways, there's like this 12-year-old boy in there, and he is just giving me the hardest time. Like such a hard time. And they're trying to like trap me in the bathroom. They keep trying to tell me to get in the bathroom, like I need to be in the bathroom. Like, you go in the bathroom, Tats. Like, go see the ghost. Check out the ghost. And then they locked me in the bathroom. They like
Those
shut the
evil
door.
little brats.
They shut the door and I couldn't get out, and I'm like freaking out literally, and I'm like, open the guys. Or I'm open the door. Open the door.
Oh my god,
Like,
this is what I
guys,
hate.
like, yeah, I was like, dudes, I don't know how to open the door. Help me open the door. Like, it was just like insane. And of course, my streamers, my community is laughing at me. And the whole time, and they're like, you need to go in the bathroom by yourself. And I was like, no, I don't I don't want to.
Oh my gosh.
But it like, once you start playing it after a while, I felt like it just got more boring as I played. Like I hyped myself up so much for this game, and I was super scared in the beginning. But then it was just like, I feel like we were doing the same things over and over and over again. You know, like after a while, how many of the same ghosts can you go and track? And like, how many of the same maps can you go and track? Like, some maps are bigger and like some of the maps are smaller. Like sometimes you're in like a house and you have to find out where the ghost is at in the house. And then, so I guess I'm not really explaining this to very well to our viewers. Basically,
No,
the
I
game
get it.
consists of you taking different things and you tracking these ghosts. You're supposed to like collect evidence, and you have to find out like what kind of ghost it is, and then you have to find out like the kind of evidence that they could do is like ghost writing, or like freezing temperatures, or oh my gosh, like what are,
It's like voice recordings or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
voice recordings.
because you're like a
Yeah,
ghost hunter in the game.
yeah, exactly. And then you just go through and you like, then you have to get like a picture of them or whatever. And like
Hmm.
the whole time I never saw the ghost, but like once.
It's tricky though, because like if you're the scaredy cat and you hang back, you'll never see the ghost, even
Yeah,
though
that
like you
was
kind of
me.
want to. Yeah. No, like when I play that game, I'm a little less Ghost Hunters, where it's like very professional and get it done. I'm a little more Ghost Adventures, where the guys are just like cursing at the ghosts and screaming like idiots.
I was trying to ask our producer to see if there was any way for us to play games while we did a stream one day, and just like one of our shows play a game. We're not sure. We're trying to figure it out to see if it's possible. We thought it might be fun to do, but we'll have to let you guys know
Yeah.
if that happens for sure.
And if that's something you want to see, like let us know. Like bug us on Twitter. Like we're annoyingly active on there.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can definitely see like our other posts and things like that on there as well.
Exactly.
But like so yeah, back to this game real quick. Like the longer I just played it, the more boring it became to me, and like the less scared I got. And then I ended up like with some really cool dudes who seemed pretty chill, and they were like, "Oh, you know, hey, like hang out with us and we'll you know, kind of teach you the ropes or whatever it was, and give you the
Mhm.
ropes, teach you the ropes, give you the ropes, whatever." um yeah. And um so let's see here.
God.
Um,
Mm.
the I was trying to think like what else was in the game. That's basically it. I mean, there's not really like a lot to the game at all. It's very, very simple, but I got super scared. I think I just I think that's my issue, is I hype myself up so much for these games, and then some of them are just like a super letdown.
I mean, That's like I have an older school horror game, older school now anyways, it's like 10 years old, but it's called Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which was like a really popular game back in the day.
Yeah.
And yeah. And it's basically this game where you wake up and you have complete amnesia and you're in this big castle and you're trying to figure out like who are you, what are you doing here? And you do that by like exploring the castle and like solving puzzles and finding all of these letters that have info about you and like what happened. And it can be scary because like you have a sanity meter, and if you're in the dark or whatever, then like your
Huh?
sanity goes down and things get twisty, and
Ooh,
there's
shit.
monsters that chase you. But the problem is sometimes it's not very scary because you're spending 5 hours in one room digging through a desk drawer trying to find the note that lets the story continue.
Oh my goodness.
It's just like reading comprehension of the game. Like,
Ugh. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, uh, so you're basically just following a storyline, or like the stories, or what?
yeah, so it's like one storyline and it's told to you entirely through like these like letters that you find, and that's kind of like how you figure out like what's going on, who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. Um but the problem is that because of that you never are like talking to other characters or like
Aw,
experiencing stuff. You're always just hearing about stuff that already happened. So you're just reading a bunch of stuff.
goodness.
Yeah.
That's
But
weird.
there is one really scary part though, and it's like you're like underneath the castle in like the catacombs where there's like all this water, and
Ugh.
you're being chased by this monster that's invisible. So
Oh
I know, so you can just hear it like going, and you can see it's like footprints in the water, and you can
no! I
hear it
hate
getting
those
closer to
noises.
you. I know, and you just have to keep like booking it down these waterways because it will hightail you at top speed, and you're like slamming doors behind you. And for one, I played it when I was like 12, and I can't do it anymore. It like hurts me
Oh my
too
gosh.
much.
Oh, I hate the noises that happen, like the
Or like,
or
and all that kind of stuff.
like I'm coming, my pretty. That was probably
Oh.
Wizard of Oz, but less
I mean,
horror
I mean,
games.
I would play a Wizard of Oz themed horror game. That sounds
Yeah, that
great.
would be fun for sure. I totally forgot to mention the Dead by Daylight game too, which is super popular right now, I guess. But
Totally.
like it wasn't as I wanted like a story mode campaign, and when I played it, I learned that it was more 3 victims and 1 killer, and you're like playing with
Mhm.
other people, and just felt like after a while, I think that would get pretty boring for me too. I don't know, like I like to follow the campaign, so
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Dead by Daylight is like scary,
yeah,
but
it's
like
not really. It's
I
startling.
think it's fun, really. Like it's a
Yeah.
fun game. But
It's like I think if you got, like, your friends in there and you played, I think if you actually, like, knew the people you were playing with, it could be fun.
definitely.
Mhm.
All I know though is because of the internet, like everybody's just really horny for some of the monsters in that game. Some people really want to get down with some of those guys.
What?
You don't know about that?
No! What is
No,
this?
there's well, I'm sorry I'm cursing a lot. I maybe shouldn't do that.
I've been watching
But
my language too. I've been, like, putting my foot in my mouth a couple times, like, "Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that, but we can always find out later."
yeah, I'll say I'll withhold the hard F for now, but there's a term called monster frickers, I guess, if we're holding the hard F. And I don't know, and it's people that want to like get down with monsters. And at first I didn't understand it,
Ah.
but then somebody showed me a picture of a hot werewolf, and I'm like, well,
Yeah, I mean, there's some hot werewolves, you know. I
yeah,
kinda have a thing for mask, like, I kinda dig a mask, you know, like a creepy,
same.
scary mask, yeah.
Like I
Like,
don't know, like
"Hey,
listen,
stranger."
I'm just saying, like Vicus works at this company, and he wears like so many masks.
Oh, yeah, 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 for sure. He's cool. He always has a mask on.
Literally 9 times out of 10, if I see him, he's wearing a mask.
They're always so creepy too. I love them though.
Yeah, but like, listen, I've hung out with the guy and we have just watched like
Have you?
horror movies together. It's a fun time.
Oh my gosh. That would be fun. We'll have to talk about horror movies, like maybe not next week, but like coming one of our episodes, we'll definitely have a horror movie conversation. Maybe we can invite Vic to come and talk with us about those horror movies or something.
Maybe we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
And we should say now, since we're kind of getting close to the end, kind of our like. First off, I say like if you guys like have any topics you want us to talk about like at all, just like let us know on like Twitter or wherever you want to connect with us, and we'll like definitely like start building a list because we want to connect with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We do. We want to connect. We want to talk about things that you guys want to hear about. We want to answer any questions. If you guys got questions for us, you can post them on Twitter and totally we'll answer those. Even in the next episode that we have, we'll answer them live. Also, we do have a little something else that's fun. We do have a couple of things, I guess. So one of the things is that with our production company, Rise Production Company, we have hidden the logo somewhere in this room.
Sneaky.
Yes. It could be either on Salem's side or it could be on my side. And the first person to find it and comment in, we want to say Twitter,
yeah.
Twitter. Okay. So the first person to find it and comment where they found it wins a prize. And this week, you get the chill pills.
Yeah.
You
Trust
get
me,
to
you
take
want
home the chill pills. But you definitely need these if you plan on playing any of these horror games that we have talked about today. You definitely need some chill pills.
They taste like Fruity Pebbles.
Mm-hmm. They taste like I look. Nice and sweet.
I was gonna say ready to murder me.
Ready to murder.
Oh my god, ready.
And then let's do a little contest here. So what is this is the deal. We're gonna make a game of this. So
oh boy.
So we're gonna have a vote so our viewers can get involved. We're both gonna say our favorite jump scare game, horror game.
Sure.
And it can't be My Little Pony, sorry. And whoever wins or whoever loses has to do something. So if you lose, you have to wear all pink next week.
And
if I lose, I have to wear all black.
Okay, that's not fair. That like will suit you though. That'll look good on you. You're gonna look like Adult
Everything
Wednesday
looks
Addams.
good on me.
I know, you're gonna look like Adult Wednesday Addams, and I'm gonna look like a fucking like popsicle.
I mean, you would look good in pink. Come on now, look, you're pretty in punk.
I know, I look good in everything.
It has to be like all. Is that not a good win? What do you think would be fair?
I mean, no, I think it'll be a good win. I just can't wait to see the results of this.
Okay, so what is your favorite horror jump scare horror game?
You know what? I think it counts because there are jump scares. My favorite is definitely Silent Hill 2. It's really cool, really good story, and it scares the crap out of me.
Oh my gosh. So I haven't played that game, so I definitely can't. I feel like that's probably going to get a lot of votes, though, because everybody loves Silent Hill. And I'm thinking now, like, I want to say, like, Outlast creeped me out, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to win people over with those dead babies.
Listen, the dead babies are a hard sell, but also you've got like the cute girl thing going for you. So at the very least, you're gonna get some boys that are just like, you know what, anything she says.
So okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to pick like out of the ones that I've played, like Dead by Daylight, Outlast, and these little freebie ones, or the Phasmophobia. I think that I'm probably going to say Oh man, let's see. So I did like the Dead by Daylight because it was fun, but then my computer kind of like got mad at me. So I definitely, well, shoots. I'm so indecisive.
Come on.
Okay, Outlast 2.
All right. So,
All right, that's
folks,
just gonna be it because it
so
scared me.
yeah, so folks, you heard us. Choose what do you think is the better game for horror jump scare stuff? Do you think it's going to be Silent Hill 2 or do you think it's going to be Outlast 2?
Which
And
one?
no matter what you vote, we're the ones that suffer. So
Yeah.
don't feel threatened.
Yep. And make sure that you
Subscribe first off.
subscribe. Yes, please subscribe to our show, our episode. One of our viewers said, "Lady, I don't even know if I can pronounce that."
Oh, Dumitrescu. Oh, is she
Yeah.
from? I think she's from the newest Resident Evil.
Oh, okay.
She,
I saw previews to that one too, and I kind of wanted to play it. I should have, so I could have said that's my favorite. But
yeah, she's just like this huge, like 10-foot tall vampire lady that everybody calls mommy and wants to like have her step on them.
oh goodness,
I know,
have her
right?
step on them like a
Have her-
mistress.
yes, incredibly so. It's awesome. I love it.
Mistress Doomy.
Mr. Stevie, no.
Mistress Doomy, step on me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. So just to repeat, because we are running out of time here, we're only going to do an hour today. If we feel like things are going well and we have more time to sit here and chat with you guys, when we might do some more time. Maybe think of some questions, like just to kind of go over what we talked about. Think about some questions. If you have any questions for us you want us to answer on our episode for the next show, and we will announce on Twitter what our next show is going to be, so be on the watch out for that. We don't want to tell you now, so you just have to wait.
Secret.
It's a secret. Yeah. And then catch that Rise logo, and make sure that you hashtag our
Hashtag nerd vomit.
nerd vomits. Yes,
Nerd
hashtag nerd vomit. Hashtag triggered. No. And then also vote for us too.
Totally.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say before we head out?
Nope, I think we're good. I think we've said everything. So thank you for watching, folks.
Yes.
Really appreciate it and hope we can bring you some more mediocre content later.
I hope you guys had fun with us. Definitely, definitely. And please come back and watch us again soon. It's been really fun today, and we're gonna nerd out the next time.
Nerd out.
Nerd out. Yep. All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
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 Take care. See ya.
Yeah, sayonara.
Later, Gator.
Later.